He passed the medical, packed his bags, even said goodbye, and then his dream collapsed in the dead of night. Marc Guéhi's transfer turned into pure betrayal. Liverpool thought they had their man. Crystal Palace's captain, Marc Guéhi, was ready for a £35 million move to Anfield. The medical was done, the paperwork was almost complete, and even a farewell video was reportedly prepared. But within hours, the entire deal was ripped apart. Why? Because Palace couldn't find a replacement in time, and the club's hierarchy panicked. Inside Selhurst Park, tension reached breaking point. Manager Oliver Glasner was so opposed to losing his defensive leader that he allegedly threatened to resign if Guehi was allowed to leave without a successor lined up. Chairman Steve Parish pulled the emergency brake, stopping the transfer at the very last moment. For Guehi, the betrayal felt raw. He had trusted the club, only to see his chance at the biggest move of his career vanish in the shadows of deadline day. Reports suggest he's furious, refusing to sign a new contract, and may even walk away from the captain's armband. For Liverpool, the collapse is a disaster. Jurgen Klopp's side had already reshaped their attack with the British record signing of Alexander Isak. Bringing in Guehi was meant to be the defensive reinforcement to balance their new power. Instead, they were left scrambling as the window slammed shut, their plans in ruins. A medical completed, but no signature. A player ready, but trapped. Meanwhile, the chaos spread north. Newcastle, having lost Isak to Liverpool, immediately turned their eyes to replacements. Yoane Wissa of Brentford became their primary target, with a deal reported at £55 million. Like Isak, Wissa himself pushed hard for the transfer, submitting a formal request and reminding Brentford of promises made months ago. At the same time, Newcastle are believed to be circling around Roma's Artem Dovbyk, exploring a potential loan move as a stopgap solution. The club that once looked stable suddenly found itself in turmoil, desperate to rebuild after selling their top striker. Pundits wasted no time in reacting. Jamie Carragher called the Guehi collapse one of the most dramatic deadline day failures in Premier League history. He warned that moments like this expose the fragility of loyalty in modern football. One moment you're valued, the next you're expendable, unless you refuse to play along. For fans, the saga has left more questions than answers. Who truly holds the power now? The clubs or the players? And how far can loyalty stretch when millions are at stake? The 2025 summer window may be remembered not for its record signings, but for the chaos it revealed behind the curtain. A captain betrayed, a giant club humiliated, another scrambling to recover. Football's polished surface cracked wide open, and in the shadows, we glimpsed its true nature, driven by fear, money, and desperation. So now the question lingers. Will Guehi ever forgive Palace? Or is his exit now inevitable in January? Will Liverpool return for him? Or will Real Madrid and Barcelona take their chance? And will Newcastle's gamble on Wissa or Dovbyk be enough to calm their fans? Tell me what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me here on Soccer Shadows, where the real stories of football always hide in the dark.